Welcome back to another tutorial. In this one, you're going to learn how to create an item that restores your character's health. And let's begin. To start, we're going to need to take away our player's health. So we're going to create a script under server script service. We're going to create a script. And we're going to get the players because we're going to try to get our player. Get service players. And then we're going to activate this when our player gets connected. So we're going to pass in that player argument that gets in there when we use a connect and a player added event. And from there, we're going to get the character. So we need to get player.character added. And we need to connect another function. This time, it takes in the character argument. And from here, once you get character, you want to get the humanoid properties. So first we want to get the Boolean to check if there is a humanoid. So we're going to say character dot find first child, which is a humanoid, and that will return a Boolean. So is humanoid will either be true or false. Next, we're going to get humanoid, the object. This is how we're going to manipulate the health. So find first child this time, not find first child, which is a humanoid. And then we need to do a while loop. So while is humanoid. So while that is true, we're going to do a while loop. And from here, we want to subtract health away from our player every few seconds, right? So I'm going to say humanoid dot health. That accesses the health property on our humanoid, on our player. We're going to say minus equals. And we're going to take away about, let's say, like 10 health every 2 seconds. So we'll say wait 2. That means we're waiting 2 seconds before the while loop runs again. And then this, if you don't know, this is a minus equals. So it's the same thing as saying humanoid.health equals humanoid.health minus 10. So if your humanoid health is, if your health is at 100, your health is going to be at 100 minus 10, which is 90. And the next time it runs around or loops around, it's going to be 90, or humanoid health equals 90 minus 10, and so on. But the short form for this is just to say minus equals. And let's test that. We should be good with that. And as you can see, we're losing health really quick right here on the upper left-hand corner. And yeah, we're already down to the yellow. And it won't be long before we die. And we are dead. And so, now that we know that is working, now we need to create a part. So this is going to be our item that restores our health. And you can do whatever you want with it. I'm just going to color this green, to signify health. Right there. And I'll make it a little transparent. There. And I'll anchor it. Or I'll make sure to uncheck can collide. That way you can walk through it. And then we want it anchored so it doesn't move anywhere. And from there, we're going to create a script inside the part or under the part. So we're going to create a script with the part as the parent. And we're going to get that part, which is local part equals script. dot parent. And we're going to create a local cooldown variable equals false. And you'll see why in just a sec. And then we're going to say part dot touched. So now we're using events as well. So touched is an event function. And we'll get the other part because we want to get the character from it, right? So we're going to say local character equals other part dot parent. And we want to get, of course, the humanoid Boolean. And if you watch my tutorials, I'm going to be doing this pattern a lot. It's just a common check to do. And humanoid. So we're getting that Boolean value. And then we're going to get the humanoid object itself. Because now we want to restore the health. So we have our is humanoid variable, which is set to find first child, which is a humanoid. And then we have humanoid, which is the object, which has our health property. So now we want to check if the thing touching our health item is a humanoid, then we're going to heal. Because if it's touching a base plate or any other part, then we don't want to heal, right? So we're going to say and cooldown equals false. So make sure to put 2 equal sign there. So while the health item is not on a cooldown, otherwise it's just going to spam, like the health item. And we don't want that. Or at least I don't for this. But who knows? You might want infinite health. And then we're going to set cooldown equals to true. So now we did cooldown equals to true because the next time our character touches the health item, it won't heal the character because now it won't meet this if statement, because this if statement only runs if the cooldown equals to false, but we're setting it to true. And that's because we want to put a cooldown on it, right? But first, we want to heal our character. And we'll say we want to heal our character by, let's say, 20. So we'll say plus equals. This works the same way as the minus equals I just showed you. So it's the same thing as saying, it's humanoid dot health. That's how we get the health of our character. And it's the same thing as saying humanoid dot health plus 20. Humanoid health equals humanoid health plus 20. So instead, we're going to do it the short way, which is plus equals. After we heal ourselves, we're going to wait 3 seconds. So in that 3-second period, cooldown equals to true. That means when our character is touching the health item in those 3 seconds, it won't heal our character. And then we'll do cooldown equals false. So now we're resetting it to false now. Now you're able to use the health item again. And now we're pretty much done. And let's see if this script works. So we're losing health. And then, as you can see, when I touched it, I gained back the health. And let's wait for me to lose a bit more health. So as you can see there, even though I'm touching the health, it only healed me once. And it's going to wait 3 seconds before it heals me again, right? So there we go. But what we can do is we can duplicate these. So we can do, Control D to duplicate? And we can just make a bunch of these and scatter them around. Then, oops, right there. So now we have a lot of health items. So now the game is just to try to stay alive. And we can mess around with, the values. Let's say I want to die quicker. I'll set this to 30 or, 33. So I only have like 3 seconds or 6 seconds to live. Boom. And yeah, that's pretty much how you create a health item. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and I'll see you on the next one.